everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Tegan Phoenix, and as I'm sure you're very well aware by now, I'm transgender female. This is a bit different to my usual videos. This was something that I really don't like to touch on because it's very political, but hello, this directly affects not just me, but all my transgender brothers and sisters that are out there that are literally thinking every single day how to stay alive, and how to beat this. We have just gone through COVID, we can understand that. I have had a very rough upbringing, and there are personal reasons as to why I took so long to come out as transgender. But those of you I want to address directly, because I am that bitch. Those of you that think that, by the way, I'm not coming in hot and heavy or anything like that at all, but I am that bitch. I will speak up for I will stand for what I believe in. I have a saying, and that is that if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything. Now, I can see so much going on in the world. I'm very proud to be from the United Kingdom. I'm Scottish, and I'm very proud of our NHS system. The Yes campaign, Nick, I'm going to address you directly, Nicola Sturgeon. I have been one of your biggest advocates. I am such a fan. I can't overlook the fact how neglected we are. And if we speak up or say anything, then we are deemed to be attention seeking or anything like that, you know? By the way, excuse the mess behind me, we're trying to move. I'm in the process of moving because we're in the middle of an absolute crisis. As I say, I am very highly educated. I am academic. I am not stupid. I know that there are other things going on in the world right now. I'm also very fully aware that we left Brexit for one I used to live in Spain years ago. Now it's the whole visa process, right? You know, because we left Brexit. But we saved, allegedly, trillions of pounds, you know, GDP. Again, highly educated. I am absolutely disgusted. I am getting messages from people. I mean, I've got my own stuff, you know, that I'm dealing with. We all deal with it, again, together, because that's all we've got is each other. Because we don't have you. We don't have the NHS. We don't have anyone. I mean, the NHS gender clinic has never changed in, 25 years? It's never changed. There's no staff. You know, nobody. There are people who have been on hormone therapy and aren't even getting seen. Their doctor won't even see them, their gender doctor, because apparently they're too busy, which just blows my fucking mind. I'm sorry for my language, but I'm mad. I'm angry at it. I'm so frustrated. I have been on the waiting list for 3.5 years. It's pushing 4 years now. I am absolutely beside myself. I have had breakdown after breakdown after breakdown, and I get messages from people who are literally clinging to their lives. Now, I'm going to address directly to all the haters and all the people who think that, oh, this is a lifestyle, and oh, we just like to get dressed up, and oh, it's all a big show, and it's all a big act, and it's all attention seeking. Well, take a good look. Do I look like a male to you? In any way, shape or form? Absolutely not. I've been transgender my entire life. I'm female. You know, I grew up in a very rough household and place, with a very rough family. It's something I really don't wish to talk about because I've lost them all. I've lost my friends. I've lost my whole family. They would rather I was dead than alive, allegedly. I have gone through court. This is outrageous. I am absolutely ashamed that these people are left in complete... I mean, there are high risks when we're transitioning. Personally, I've waited so long. I'm not waiting any longer, so I've self-medicated, which I do not recommend, because I know this is the point. I've had bottles thrown at me. Out of cars. I've been spat on. I've been attacked. Listen, we don't do this for attention. If that was the case, look at the attention we're getting. No one's addressing this. Nicola, please help us. I know you've got the power. I know you're very busy. I would love a meeting face to face. This needs to change. the gender clinic in Glasgow, and in fact, the gender clinic as a whole in the whole of the UK. I understand that the NHS England and NHS Scotland is very different and operate and function differently. However, we are one united, and this needs to be addressed. There are people killing themselves. There are people thinking of reasons every day when they have no family or friends. Why should we cling on? What is in this life for us if we cannot be free? I'm Scottish, and I always advocate that, we're such a great country for equality. We're so sort of cosmopolitan. It's so fantastic. And yet here I am with hundreds, if not thousands, of my transgender sisters who are not only just terrified to come out of the closet, but when they do, they get zero help. The only help I get is my psychiatrist, my counsellor, which I'm uber grateful for. But at the end of the day, they're not a gender doctor, which is another thing. How come my psychiatrist can diagnose someone with body dysmorphia and they will go on a waiting list to be treated, and yet I have to wait and go and see a gender doctor who knows nothing, allegedly, in my opinion, what it's like for us? I have breasts that are growing. We need serious help. I'm not just talking for me, I'm talking for everyone else here. People are attacked and they're too scared and all that. I've been through that. I've had enough. Like, this is just beyond reason. Like, there's no reason. We are one of the richest countries in the world, and yet we're losing people just to be themselves, and we preach equality. We pride ourselves in equality. No freedom till we're equal at all. Like, I get messages from people, Nicola Sturgeon, or we need to talk. Like, something really serious is going to need to change here, because we're losing lives. And preservation of life, equality, are all things that, and duty of care, are all things that we really, really, really pride ourselves in. Like, we abide by this, we should do. I've worked all my life. Like, I've worked in social work, social care. I have a huge background in law, criminology, psychology, criminal psychology, you name it. I am not someone who is some kind of stripper or just wants attention, because we just love getting spat on and hit and bottles thrown at us out of cars. And I just dream of that, right? And one of the things as well, a regulation as part of the transition period, is that you need to live as female for a year before they put you on hormones. Now, for me, that was incredibly difficult. I had to force myself into a situation where I had to flee Glasgow to Manchester. I left all my male clothes in Scotland so that I had no choice but to face my fear and dress as female. That was almost 4 years ago. I would really love to be... this is outrageous. I believe in this country. I believe in our rights. I believe in equality. I have done nothing but fight for equality. My partner, well, I'll say partner, but the person I'm seeing is black and from Jamaica. Like, I am not prejudiced. I believe I'm a good person. I believe hugely in equality. I actually specialise in autism and things like that, So, Nicola Sturgeon, on behalf of me and every other transgender male and female in this country and all around the world, even if it doesn't affect them through our NHS system, and they're affected by another system, we're still united. We are still the same. We go through the same things. If it's like, come on. It's like if one person is the same, I used to pray every night. I'm Catholic and very proud of it. I used to pray every night to God and please Jesus, like fix me in the morning. This when I was such a child, Now, do you know how many other people have said the exact same word for word quote of that phrase, of what they went through? The exact same thing. This was before puberty. This is before anything sexual. This is not, sexuality and gender are two different things. They are not the same. I know a lot of trans females that are actually lesbian now. You know, I am not one of them. I'm a woman. I'm a girl. I'm a woman, right? I'm a straight female that just so happens to have been born in the wrong body, and I've hated myself for a very long, I was going to say my age, for a very long time. Okay? And when I came out, I thought, oh good, I'll get help. Scotland's great, we're great. We have a fab NHS system. I contacted the Gender Clinic to see where I am in the list. They've moved 3 months and 4 years. This is outrageous. People are dying. People are messaging me saying, thank you for speaking up. I am not afraid. Anyone challenge me, I will fight a bitch. Okay? Nicola Sturgeon, I would really like it if you contacted me, and this will be a testament to your authenticity and your character. And I support you. It would be awesome to have some support back, and I know you have the power to do so. So thank you. Thank you, everybody. I know this is a different video. It's kind of rushed because it's too important. I don't even care how I look, whatever. Please help us. We need help so much. My name's Tegan Phoenix. Thank you so much for joining me and watching this. I know it's not been an easy thing to watch or even to interpret. You know, we all were asking, ask us how we are. Ask us how we're feeling. It is such a challenge to step out the door every day. We need to pluck up the courage. My psychiatrist, as I say, I'm very lucky in Scotland to even have that. But let me tell you something, it isn't enough to stop the thoughts of not wanting to be in this world because it's too difficult and no one's listening. And when we do talk up, we are called attention seekers. How can we have LGBTQ+, and yet we seem to have bypassed the T? No disrespect to all of my LGBTQ brothers and sisters, like, absolutely not. Like, all the credit to you. We do, you know, we deal with some shit. Like, let's get real here. We deal with shit. Real shit. And you know, I as someone who studied criminology for like all my life, and academically in university, one of the best university, if not the best university in Scotland, the University of Stirling, is where I studied. And I have a vast knowledge of not only sociology, criminology. Politics is something that, you know, is another sidestep, another story. But Nicola, come on, we're human, right? We're all human. Gender aside, human rights. Please help us. Help me and help my brothers and sisters. I have put my own life at risk. Please, I do not advocate in any way, shape or form for anyone to take this decision. This is not a decision I took lightly. This was something I did heavily. Again, I'm academic, I'm very intelligent. This is something that I put a lot of research into to make sure I get the right medication and I take the right dosage, which I do. Fingers crossed, because I don't get checked. Please help us. We're dying just to be ourselves. This is outrageous. We're in one of the most free, we call ourselves the land of the free. An expression that's famous all over the world, scot-free. Quote, scot-free. Well, let me tell you something, I ain't scot-free. I'm trapped. I barely leave the house. Again, back to the fact that one of the things is you need to live as female before they'll give you any hormones. Hormones change your skin and make you more feminine and really do reshape your face and your breast development and everything, and your hips. And these are things that we really need. To step out your door for a whole year, dress as female as a requirement for them even to give you hormones, I mean, is the bravest thing ever, and no one talks about it. Not enough anyway. Not enough. I mean, who've we got? Nikita Dragon? Like, shout out to Nikita, bitch. Nothing against you, bitch, but you're not in the same situation as us, and much love, and I wish you all the success. However, back on topic, and that's legit inequality, and these people, human beings that have to brace themselves and shudder with fear as they go to the shop just to buy milk, is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. We are no longer in that era of judgment. We shouldn't be. So please help us. Just help us be accepted. I will work as hard as I can. I will never stop until we are equal and free. So please get in contact with me. I won't stop. I'll contact your office. I will relentlessly try and get a meeting with you in any form that I can, whether it's over a coffee, Nicola, I don't care. It can be off record. We really need to chat. Things need to change. This doesn't just go to you, Nicola. I know that you abide by the UK Parliament. I know that the UK government has the overall say of anything and everything. So please help us. I stood by you through the Yes campaign, and I will again. I believe in this. Again, that's me being polite. That's my own personal views. Whatever your views are, that is entirely up to you. These are mine. That's just a personal opinion. But the most important thing, Nicola, is that we have a chat, and I really hope to hear from you soon. I'm going to post this without editing it. I want it to be raw. It's Christmas time. It is, oh gosh, I believe it is what's today's date? I have no idea. Anyway, it's like mid-December, 14th, maybe 15th December. Let's not have any more suicides. Let's not have any more deaths over something that we can absolutely do something to help us change this. You know, the gender clinic is a forgotten shoebox of we don't really care about that. But if you feel your nose is crooked, even though it's not, and we will literally put you on the surgery, that's a severe mental health condition, we'll put you on surgery even though there's absolutely nothing wrong, which is a mental health condition. Which, don't you think it's odd that surgery and feminising, or in my trans brother's case, they're masculising themselves, I guess, for lack of a better way to put it. Again, this is raw, no editing, no nothing. We go through a lot, on our own. I deal with this every day, by myself, alone. The only people I've got are the people online that I can't send enough love to. Seriously, I cannot send enough love. I will always be here. I will try my best to always give good advice, whether it be the occasional makeup tip, or whether it be I'm going to start doing tutorials for makeup and stuff. That's a whole sidebar. I don't even want to go there right now. It's there's so much more to being transgender than makeup. I'm not a drag queen. We're not drag queens. We're not doing this for a laugh or a gag or attention or money. We're doing this because this is who we are. You know, I was born this way, baby. To quote Lady Gaga. Not that I'm a die-hard fan or anything. I'm just putting that out there. I like her music and stuff. But yeah, no freedom till we're equal. Nicola, hope to talk soon. Have a lovely Christmas to everybody or anyone that's watching, and to everybody that's liked and commented and viewed my videos. Thank you so much. I know this was a very much more serious chat, I guess, or video than any other. And again, excuse the mess in the background. I've literally covered up lots of makeup and stuff because I'm moving and clothes and stuff. Like, everything's up in the air and Christmas time and stuff, so it's very stressful. Anyway, Nicola, thank you. Thanks to anybody who listens, and my phone is legit going crazy. Thank you to anybody who listens. I'm going to do a YouTube live soon. I am going to do my best to speak to Nicola and perhaps even go to Downing Street and see what I can do, but it's not over. It is the beginning. This is the beginning. One united, we can stand together. Better, stronger together. Let's do this. See you soon, Nicola. Blessings to you and your family. Much love. Hi guys.